Well, look, on the knee replacement and the surgeries that you've had, how's that coming along with healing, and are we hoping to see Paul Wight back in the ring?
God, I hope so, because Tony Khan paid me a shit ton of money to get in the ring, and so far I haven't done shit. So,
I mean, you did take that mad drop onto the car.
I did. Then right after that, I went and got my knee replaced. Thanks, Will Hobbs. No,
he's a machine as well, isn't he?
Will Hobbs is amazing.
Yeah.
I have nothing but nice things to say about Will. One, he looks like an absolute monster. Two, he is one of the nicest, humble human beings. And I've met a lot of people in this business. Will Hobbs is top 3 most humble, nice people I've ever met. And when you talk to Will Hobbs and you give him advice from your perspective, because I tell talent all the time, you can take in information, process it. It may work for you, it may not, but listen to it. You give Will Hobbs advice on something, hey man, in my opinion, this, and this, he'll go out and try it, and he'll change it, and he'll make a change immediately. Sometimes you tell talent things, and they're not looking for information, some talent. They're looking for a that-a-boy and a pat on the back. I don't do that-a-boys, I don't pat you on the back. Most everybody that knows me, when they come to me about business, I'm just as brutal and hard to them as Undertaker was to me when I started. Because I didn't get pats on the back from Undertaker. I
imagine he would have been brutally.
No, Taker used to tell me all the time, take 3 weeks off and quit the business.
Oh, so, shit.
yeah, because I went up for an that-a-boy one time. I was like, hey man, just anything I can improve on? Just anything that their typical young guy bullshit. He goes, yeah, I know something you can do. You take 3 weeks off and quit the business. And I was like, okay. Note to self, don't bother him with silly stuff like that. So it's important I think it's important to give a talent an honest feedback. That doesn't mean you have to tear them down and point out everything they do wrong, because if you've been in this business long enough, you can expose stuff in your own work and everybody else's work after it's happened. It's giving them the situations to understand why something happens and to make a change to better their character. Yeah. So I always appreciate Will Hobbs, because Will Hobbs thinks about things and then comes to me with something. On the few occasions he's come to me and we've had good conversations, and I've seen him go out and make changes. And it's usually just little character stuff, because let's be honest, I don't know a wrist lock from a fucking headlock. I'm not a Bryan Danielson or somebody like that that's going to really know John Moxley, believe it or not, who's an incredible technical wrestler. That's not my MO. That's not my gift to life. But knowing your character, I do understand knowing the character, and that I can help with.
But I imagine surely you'd be sharing a lot with the big guys that are coming up.
Sure. I think that's there's a lot of opportunity to work with a lot of big guys there. Satnam is our big guy there, and I love Satnam. My biggest thing with Satnam right now is I just want him to get a little meaner. He's such a nice, humble, good kid, and great family, cares very much about his dad and his sister, and he's just a really good person. He comes from a really good family, and I'm trying to incorporate to him that being a giant, sometimes you have to learn to be nasty. You have to be mean. You have to lose empathy. When people throw stuff at you, whether it's batteries or spit on you or throw a rock through the windshield of your car when you're leaving the arena because they hate you so much, then you're doing your job as a giant.